I wanted to make a quick, video commentary about the Anthony Weiner situation, and this is going to be a bunch of Weiner jokes, even though those are delightful. But I think the Anthony Weiner situation shows how social media keeps previously untouchable politicians in check. Back in the days of John F. Kennedy, I remember there was sort of like a gentleman's agreement with the media not to report some of his philanderings and other mishaps. Think of any sort of situation. It was so much easier to keep the public not informed of these events when you have, like TV and radio and the people who run those stations, if they have a gentleman's agreement with some candidate or whoever, the information is never going to come out. But now with social media and everything else, all it takes is one hack or one person who sees the event or whatever. And, it really, I think it shows that now more than ever, even this postmodern age, your character, quote unquote, discipline matters because you can be your own worst enemy. I mean, Anthony Weiner, his downfall really was, his body part of his last name. I mean, he was, I don't know, 10-term congressman. He could have run for mayor of New York, but he couldn't keep it in his frickin' pants. And I mean, I think that the social media and can weed out these candidates, make them accountable in ways possibly never before seen. I mean, how many people would have voted for Kennedy knowing his skeletons in his closet or other politicians? And granted, I mean everybody has some, but some are more egregious than others. And I think while it can ruin people unjustifiably, I also think it shows to people in power, hey, you can't be, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever I want, and the voters doesn't need to, not gonna care, or I'm not going to tell them, and fuck them. Like levels the playing field. I think a great example, if you look up Lord Audi in Mexico, which Mexico is a lot worse entrenched sort of hierarchy. There's this kid went up to a stop, like he ran somebody over or something, or hit a biker. Cop stops him, and the kid just screams, "You know who I am?" And the cop lets him go because he's a son of some important person. And then people on social media shame the kid, and they should. So I think that the same, the Wiener situation shows how previous situations, like being a complete philanderer or whatever, oh, you could get away with it, hide it. Now you can't. And I think it's a benefit for democracy. There's going to be some exploitation of it, but overall, it puts people in power, on a more even playing field with the people. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't send dick pics. Don't be an Anthony Weiner. Please. Thanks.